Okay, so we're talking about stretching through the front of the chest, a counter stretch to that riding position that is so much forward, or sitting at a computer, or being on our phone, right? We're always hunching forward. So we want to do counter stretches that can open us out through the chest. And one of the best ways to do that is with a foam roller or a rolled up towel, your jacket, your sleeping bag, your sleeping pad, anything that can go down the length of your spine and allow the chest to fall open without having to, it's a passive stretch. So you don't have to make yourself, stretch out. This is just a way to relax through the musculature. So I have a lot of mobility in the front of my chest, and so I can be on something that's this high, like a foam roller. But for some of you, you might need to start out on a towel, and that's all you can do. That's fine. Just do what you can do, okay? But basically, you're just gonna put the towel or the jacket or even a small, sleeping bag. You just kind of want the upper part of the back and the spine to be resting on something so that your arms can fall open. So if I rest myself down here on the upper spine, then as you see, my shoulders kind of fall open naturally, okay? So what you want to do is just let your arms fall open to the sides naturally. Now this is a really big stretch in through this brachial artery, in through the brachial nerve plexus, the axillary nerve, okay? So a lot of these just get so compressed. So this is a way to open out through them. Now you can leave your hands out to the sides. You can bring them up overhead, or you can do some gliding of the arms and just work on both range of motion in the shoulder joint and opening this area. So you can take your arms down and you can kind of make snow angels, just going up and down. Now, if this is not accessible for you, don't worry about it. Just start with laying open 3 to 5 minutes, okay? Another way to glide through that shoulder joint mobility is to raise your arms up straight overhead and then back down. Now, as far as general shoulder mobility goes, you can take this out completely and you can just do the same thing. For some people, having even a little bit of a rolled towel is going to be too much. So you can just lay arms open like this. You can also do the range of motion just laying flat on your back, okay? So you can make the snow angels, or you can go up overhead, taking that shoulder joint through its full range of motion. Now, the shoulder joint is this ball and socket. So it's got lots of different ways that it can move, right? It can twist in its joint. It can flex and it can extend. It can, go down and up. So there's all these different ways that we can move our shoulder joint. And if we don't do it, if we always hold it in one position, all the other ways, they start to get those adhesions. They start to get stuck. And so we don't want that. So you want to move your shoulder through all of its ranges of motion. You want to stretch out through the front of the chest and give those nerves a little break from compression, especially if you're riding every day, long days in the saddle. So yeah, I hope this has been helpful to talk a little bit about the shoulder joints and how you can move them through their ranges of motion.